Hey, my Geminis. It is Tasha, aka Mama Gem, aka Gem the Butterfly, and I am here with your August 2016 monthly general Tarotscope. This will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Y'all, this incense is off the chain. It's kicking out some major smoke. I like it. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Thank you to those who have been taking the time out to follow me on Instagram. If you don't, please take the time to do so. I am Gem. GEM the butterfly _ tarot on Instagram. For those who've been taking purchasing personal readings from me, I say thank you to you as well. I appreciate you all the lovely comments, all the support and love. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So let's get into this thing, child. Is for August 2016 for my Gem twins, or how I hear other people say my Jimmies. I like Gem twins though. Let's see what we have for my Gem twins. What's going on in the month of August? Geminis, I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, are you about to find out some disappointing news? I don't know. Plans may go down the drain. All right, let's see what we have coming in for you guys. You guys have some crazy energy coming in. Oh, wow. Okay. So what we have here in the very center of the reading, you have as what's going on is the general energy is the Temperance in reverse. I feel like there's some type of, you're feeling off kilter with something. I feel like there's a situation that's in your life, maybe a relationship that needs some type of reconciliation or some type of healing, maybe needs some type of closure that you haven't gotten yet. Maybe you've been waiting on it. The challenge is to go back. I feel like, okay, so this is what I feel as a challenge. The challenge is the 8 of Cups in reverse. I feel that it's like you're trying to move on from something, but something, it's like you can't move forward unless you go back. Okay, there's some type of situation here. What is this? Yeah, okay. So again, this is about closure. Okay, you need to, for someone, probably you, because I pulled the 2 of Swords, need to have a conversation with a person to finalize this relationship. I feel like there are many questions that have been left unanswered for too long, maybe with a Sagittarius or a fire sign. But it feels as if to me that this is something that has been long standing. It could have gone on 8 months ago, 8 years ago. I feel like this was probably a love relationship, maybe a relationship between a parent and child. Whatever it is, if you're fooling yourself, let me just say it like this. You're fooling yourself if you think that you can continue on or move forward in life with this particular situation left hanging. Okay? And I feel like it's good for the both of you. All right? What has happened in the past to bring this about is the Moon card in reverse. Like I said, this is your willingness. There was some willingness to move forward, not knowing how something was going to pan out, or thinking to yourself that if you keep pressing on, then everything would work out in its, like it would reverse itself, or I'm trying to, it's a very, it's avoidance is what it is too. It is, yeah, it's avoidance. It's almost like you're out of touch with reality. Like I said, you thought that you could be able to just bypass this situation and not address it ever. And whatever this situation is not one of those situations that you'll forever be stuck. Okay, and that's a heavy energy that I feel with this. This is not something that you can just, you can't, you can move on, but I feel like there's always going to be this emptiness or this uncertainty. This, whatever this is not giving you the clarity. And you're in a position where you need some clarity. And I feel like for some people, and it's you need to speak your truth to a person. You need to tell a person how you feel. Maybe you didn't tell this person how you felt. You didn't have a chance to tell your side of the story, is what I'm hearing for some people. And if for whatever reason, being able to speak your truth to this person, or even just out into the atmosphere, into the ether, you need to, this is going to be a part of your growth. Okay, so if it's not you actually, maybe it's you just acknowledging the simple fact that you need to resolve this situation. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to, I want to make sure that I'm conveying the message in the right way. But it's one or two things. Either you need to truly verbalize this to this person, or maybe you need to have someone verbalize something to you, or maybe you just need to get to the point where you can actually bring it up, because I feel like there, like I said earlier, there's some type of avoidance with this. And again, you thought that you could avoid it, but every time you turn back, every time you go forward, it's going to continue to be a roadblock for you until you address whatever this issue is. And it has to do with the relationship. It has to do about expressing yourself. It has to do about being vulnerable. What's going on in your subconscious mind. And part of this reason why this is happening, you're feeling with the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands in reverse. What's the other thing that's keeping you, I'm sorry, the other thing that's keeping you from fully opening your mouth or addressing it or looking at it is because, again, you've turned a blind eye to it, but then also you feel like you don't know the right words to say. There are no right words to say. You hurt me. I did not like it when you did. I thought it was supposed to be, you were, whatever. There is no right way to say whatever you're saying. Just say it. Okay? I feel like that is one of the reasons why you're not addressing it, is because you feel like there has to be a certain way that it has to be presented. And the creator saying, no, you say however you want it. You say it however you want to say it. Okay? This is not, and it's not about being tactful or anything, but this is one of those times where you definitely have to have an open and honest and candid conversation with the person, not caring about what they think about what you said, but you're saying it for the purpose of releasing. You've been holding it for a very long time. Okay, and you've been thinking about it because this is what's going on in your conscious mind. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. You're ready to release it. Okay, maybe that's what this is talking about. You're now ready to release it. And And I feel like for some of you, and I'm gonna just be honest, some of the things that you say may be perceived as being very brash. You may be perceived as being very blunt, or vice versa. Maybe I feel like there's a harsh truth that needs to be to be exposed, and it's not going to be comfortable. Maybe that's the reason why you've been avoiding this situation. But I'm gonna tell you, coming up within the middle of the month with the Justice card in reverse and the Ace of Cups, something's about to be addressed. You're getting the confidence to come up to talk to this person. This person's getting the confidence to come up to talk to you. Because I feel like on both ends, again, this is about balance. Two cards, two major arcana cards, and even I can even say the moon card. All three of these cards have I see the number 2. We have the 2 pillars with the moon card. The temperance represents your subconscious and your conscious mind. There's an imbalance there. The justice card is in the reverse. There's an imbalance. There's an emotional imbalance. Something is not just. Something is not fair. Something is not in harmony. There's some type of relationship that is not in harmony right now. Okay? And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity in the middle of the month, towards the middle of the month, and I kind of feel like it may be between the middle of the month towards the end of the month, maybe even going into September, that you're going to be offered. Maybe this person's going to come back around because Mercury is in retrograde. So let's just remember that. And the shadow period does start in the middle of the month. But there's going to be an opportunity to right a wrong or to rectify something. Maybe that pit in your stomach that I felt, the pit in my stomach that I felt is a feeling of nervousness. Okay, that's what I feel as well. Because it's that lump in your throat right before you have to get up on stage. For some people, if you have a little bit of stage fright, it's that as well. So the opportunity is coming. Let me draw on it. Yeah, the opportunity is coming for you guys to have a cordial conversation between each other. That's not to say that it may, some hurtful things may be said, not on purpose, but with truth, sometimes the truth is not always beautiful. The truth is not always pretty, and it could hurt. Okay, and I feel like in some instances you may realize where you've hurt a person and you didn't realize it, or vice versa. Maybe or maybe the other person hurt you and they didn't realize that they hurt you. You guys are going to have that conversation to make things right. It's going to be a new beginning because of this. Okay, so this is not an opportunity for you to be afraid of what's coming up. You're actually being offered an opportunity for healing. That's what this Ace of Cups is talking about. Look how the water is so calm in the back. I don't know if you can see it. The water is calm. The water is still. All right. Yeah, that's what I feel. There's a love offering coming here. There's going to be peace. Peace in the valley. I see these little lily pads. So there's going to be peace here within this relationship. Now that doesn't mean that you guys are going to be best of buddies again or whatever, but this is a starting point for you two to come together to see eye to eye. All right, where you are, how you're feeling right now in this month, or who you are this month. You are the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is a very independent person. You're sure of yourself. I feel like in any other aspect of your life you're doing well, but this one is weighing you down. Okay, but what I feel with this is if you can conquer this particular situation, you can very well turn this 9 of Pentacles into a 10 of Pentacles. This is about self-mastery. Okay, this is about growth and maturity. This is about knowing when to stick and move. Okay, I feel like for some of you, like I said, you've been avoiding it for a long time, and you've managed to make gains in other aspects or other areas of your life. But this being able to communicate openly, honestly, candidly, unapologetically is what I hear as well. Authentically. you will gain another coin. Okay, because it's almost like you're a Girl Scout, and you have to earn. You know, you have to do these certain little things, and then you can earn your little patch. I see this as patches. Okay, and which each one of these pentacles, these represent a patch for you that you earn through different trials, through different tribulations, different lessons, different interactions with other people. And so this situation, whether it's a love relationship, a family relationship, maybe even a business partner relationship, whatever it is, something needs to be said. You cannot continue to leave this on the back burner. Okay, because it's messing with you spiritually. You already have three major arcana. You have three major arcana cards here, all of them in the reverse. So I know it's bothering you, okay, and it's affecting your life on a deep spiritual level. What was going on in your environment right now, or how people are viewing you? You have the Nine of Swords. Again, I feel like people are recognizing this within you, or you may be thinking that people recognize, they're seeing what you perceive as an inadequacy on your part. I kind of, I feel like that's how you're feeling. People are seeing you. I don't really feel like people are seeing you this way. Now, I don't feel like people are seeing you this way. You have people like, straight fantasizing over you, daydreaming about you. You have options around you, love options. Um, but I feel like for some people, they know that you. I'm not gonna say that you're trying to put on a front, but they recognize that you don't recognize your full value and your full worth. All right. So be that as it may. Remember this. This is who you are, guys. You are not the Nine of Swords. You are the Nine of Pentacles. You know, you may be you. I feel like you appear like this to people, very independent, very self sufficient. But on the inside, you think people. You don't think people see you in that manner. Okay. Um, as an advice, this is a lot of cups is in this reading. There's a lot of emotion. This is an emotional month for you. Um, Queen of Cups, again, come from the heart. Open up your heart chakra. Communicate. There's a lot of blue within this reading. Communicate. This is about your throat chakra. Get you some blue calcite. Get you some sodalite. Get you some, I even like Amazonite if you're trying to communicate with a person and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Manganese calcite will help as well. Outcome, amethyst as well is what I feel too, and fluorite. Malachite is a good one to help you guys. And you know what? Also, I'm gonna say some carnelian or some yellow calcite to give you courage. To give you courage to do this, because this is something that must be done. Whether you do it with the person, and let's just say this person is no longer living. Write them a letter. Talk to them, get a picture. If you have a picture of them, look at that picture and you talk to that picture as if you are talking to that person in the physical. If this person has crossed over, I feel like this is going to help to resolve some of that energy for you. You have to speak whatever it is. Speak your truth to this person, or speak your truth about the situation. You've got to let it out. You have to let it out, is what I keep hearing. I think the Five of Cups in the outcome is a beautiful card, only because you realize that all is not lost. You still have these two cups behind you. These two cups to me is indicative of what's going to, is telling me this is going to happen. This conversation is going to happen. And you guys are going to be able to build from that. I feel like those two cups is you and that other person being able to come together and talk about it. You may be looking back at the situation, going back over the hurt and talking about it, but there's still love there. You know what I mean? Like this person, no matter what, you guys, there was some hurt feelings, but you share unconditional love with this person. There's a deep love that you have with this person. So it's like they can't hold a grudge against you that long. And you honestly can't hold a grudge against them. I think that whatever happened between you and this person, it caused a pause within the relationship, and on whatever level that is, and you're going to be able to build from it. Okay, so this is a beautiful reading, guys. I don't want you to be afraid of it, because there's no need to be afraid of it. Own your truth, own yourself. All right, and know that all is not lost within this relationship. If this is something that you're going through and you in this reading resonated with you, please take the time to hit me up for a personal reading. I also want to tell you guys that, you know what, money's gonna be all right too, just in case you were wondering about money. These readings sometimes can be very specific, but in case you were worrying about money, money's gonna be fine. I don't foresee any type of it'll just be the typical bills. I don't feel like there's going to be anything outstanding, and if it is, I feel like you'll have the money to do so, to take care of the bills. Okay, so money's going to be fine. I feel like job is fine. Your work and career life is fine. If for career and work, you may be having a little lack of motivation. You're coming out of a slump. You're coming out of a slump with how you're looking at your job. If you've been feeling not so satisfied with your job, I feel like you've made peace with that. You may have to hold on to this job for a little while longer, but you're okay. I feel like for some of you, you may be actually, maybe this is you voicing to a manager, or to a coworker something. Maybe there's been some tense energy at your job, but whatever it is, you're going to be letting people know where you stand on certain situations, and whatever arena that is in your life, and whatever that wherever it is, it's going to free up some energetic space, because you guys have been carrying a heavy load. Okay, so again, I was just trying to cover everybody just in case, but I just want to say thank you to those who took the time to watch this video, and I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful August, and I will see you in September. Love you. Bye.